Hello my friends, today I'm going to be showing you guys how to perform the hip thrust, and I'm going to show you in depth and get all the angles for you guys to know exactly how to set it up, some form tips, and I'm going to show you guys the biggest mistakes I see people doing for the hip thrust. If you are a returning viewer, welcome back, and if you guys are new here, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. I make content about fitness, spirituality, self-development, and try and haul. So if you guys are interested in that, make sure you guys join the fam. If you guys don't already have me on Instagram or TikTok, you guys can follow me at MacWattFit. And let's get into today's video. Alright friends, so here's my little transition from my sleepy outfit to my gym outfits. I worked out pretty late this night, so I took my creatine, y'all already know, and I took pump product. It's stim free, so there's no caffeine in it, and it's perfect if you're someone that does a late night workout. When mixing my supplements, I take a small amount of water instead of a full cup because your girl's gonna pee a million times before actually going to the gym, so doing like 1/4 of a cup makes it way easier for me to just take it quick. But I add 1 scoop of creatine, which is 5 grams of creatine, and then I add 1 full scoop of the pump. I get this from Rule 1 Proteins. If you guys want to use code Macy, you guys will get 10% off. All you guys need is a spoon to mix your supplements, but I'm extra just like so many other people, and I have that little mixer thing that you get from Amazon. It's actually a frother for coffee, I think, but so many gym rats enjoy using this, so if you guys want to get this, it's on Amazon. That blue raz lemonade pump tastes so fire. Excuse my face because my teeth are so sensitive to cold water. Alright, so let's get into the video, which is going to be how to perform the hip thrust with the barbell. I'm going to show you guys step by step and get really in depth so you guys can learn how to do this. Trust me guys, I know how it feels when you don't know how to use something and it's so embarrassing because you have no idea how to adjust or set up something. It can become very freaking nerve-wracking, so that's why I love my channel and that I can help you guys in depth how to do stuff. So when it comes to putting on the 45-pound weight, sometimes they don't have a handle, so you guys have to hold it the way I did, and then you kind of have to pull it up and do it very quick when you're putting it on the bar. As you guys saw, I was kind of struggling because this barbell was kind of weird, so I wasn't able to push it all the way, but once I put this weight on that I'm putting on right now, it's going to push the other side closer too, and I'm going to fix that side. But that's how you guys set it up. You got to do it really fast and quick, otherwise you're going to struggle to put those weights on. Once the weight is on, you guys can put those clamps to make sure the weights stay in place, but I personally just never use them. You don't need them, but it could help you. The next step after putting your weights on is going to be having a barbell pad. I suggest that you guys buy your own on Amazon because you can always have it with you and you don't have to wait for one to be available or struggle to find one at the gym. And it's also more cleaner because it's yourself and not a random person sweating all over it. So definitely get your own. When it comes to putting the barbell pad on, mine is kind of weird. You have to use your thighs to kind of push up the pad so that it goes around the whole entire barbell. Once you have the padding on really tight, just take those Velcro pieces and put them on. And once you have that all settled, then you're going to take the bar and you're going to slowly bring it back, and you want to make sure that the bench is right below your shoulder blades. A lot of people get confused with that. You guys also want to make sure that you use your elbows to kind of help you bring up the weight. And you also want to make sure that your stance is not too close together like this. You guys want to make sure that you go kind of shoulder width apart and slightly point your toes out. Something else that I need to point out that is a gym mistake most people make is you need to make sure that your heels are planted on the ground. Pretend them bitches are glued, because a lot of people let their heels come up on the ground and they're on their tippy toes, and that's the wrong way to perform it. Alright, so now that you guys understand those cues, we're going to get into the movement. So I use my elbows to help me bring it up. And all you guys are going to do is go all the way to the top and try to squeeze for 2 seconds and really hold that contraction, because your glutes grow when you're going under time under tension. Time under tension is how long you're under that movement. The longer you're squeezing and really feeling that glute contraction at the top, it's going to help you grow your glutes even more. So that's honestly the most important part of this movement, is at the top and squeezing. Now that I've showed you guys how to perform the hip thrust correctly, I want to show you guys some mistakes that people make and then show you right after the correct way to do it. A big mistake I see a lot of people make is they put their feet too close into them, and they need to put their feet more out at a 90-degree angle, so you want it to literally look like an L shape. Mistake number 2 is people go way too fast in the movement, very jerky, and they're not slow and controlled. You guys get more glute gains when you're going slow and controlled and really working that muscle and contracting like we talked about before. Mistake number 3 is a lot of people let their head rest back and they look up, and that's a huge mistake. That's very bad for your neck. You guys want to make sure that your chin is tucked in and you're looking straight forward at all times. Make sure you guys are doing that because it's really going to hurt your neck if you have it all the way looking up at the roof. Alright, so now that I'm done addressing the mistakes, I want to tell you guys what I do for the weights, because a lot of people always ask me, oh, what should I start out with? So I want to tell you how I kind of program. I personally do 4 sets of hip thrusts. The first set, I do 12 reps at a lighter weight, and then the second set is a bit heavier, and I do about 10 reps. The third set is my top set, which is the heaviest amount of weight. That's the one that I do 8 reps at, and then the last set is a back down, so it's gonna be high reps and low weight again, so I just drop it back down. For me personally, I start out with 135 pounds, so that's a 45 on each side. That's what I showed you guys on the first set, so now you guys are seeing my second set. This is 155 pounds because I added 10 on each side. After this, I just add 5 more on each side, so that's 165. That's my top set. I didn't want to go too heavy this day. And then I bring it back down to 135 for the last set. Alright guys, so that concludes the hip thrust tutorial. I hope you guys learned something new. Definitely let me know in the comments below if all my tips helped you guys. And let me know if you guys have been doing the stuff that I told you not to do. Let me know in the comments below. But I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.